All right, let's talk about hard work in the gym. And let me be clear, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything or tell you it's easy. Because if you're in that gym and you're putting in half effort, let me ask you, who are you lying to? You can say you showed up, you can tell yourself you went to the gym today. When you step into that gym, you're not just entering a space with weights, machines, and mirrors. You're walking into a place that will test who you are. And the difference between walking in and truly showing up is everything. You can be physically there, but if your mind, heart, and spirit aren't locked in on pushing past your limits, then you're just going through the motions. That doesn't cut it. Showing up with full commitment means that you're willing to push yourself to places that aren't comfortable, to break through barriers that most people never dare to even approach. Half effort isn't worth the time. If you're going to be there, be all in. Half effort is lying to yourself, plain and simple. You can post about it, tell your friends you were there, mark it on your calendar. But deep down, you know if you held back, if you just went through the motions. The gym isn't just about building muscle, losing weight, or improving flexibility. It's a battlefield where you either conquer yourself or let yourself down. Every time you lift a weight, do a rep, or step on a treadmill, you're not just working on your body, you're building the resilience to tackle anything that comes your way. It's easy to get lulled into the habit of showing up and doing the same routine over and over again, maybe even logging it so you feel accomplished. But none of that matters if you don't push. Every set, every single exercise, every moment you spend in that gym is a chance to dig a little deeper, to push yourself a little harder, and to find out just how far you can go. When you're lifting, your mind will start to tell you to stop long before your body truly reaches its limits. That voice will start suggesting you called early, that you've done enough. But showing up ready to push means silencing that voice. It means proving to yourself that you can go further than you thought possible. It's not about the weight on the bar or the number on the treadmill. It's about whether you had the guts to go all the way. Most people quit when things start to get hard. And if you let that habit creep in, it'll show up in every part of your life. Because the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you give up when it's tough in the gym, you're training yourself to give up when it's tough in life. People say, I went to the gym today and they feel accomplished. But did you really go if you didn't push yourself to a place you've never been before? Because showing up in the truest sense means leaving comfort at the door. It means that every time you're about to give up, you dig in a little deeper and give it everything you've got. It's about finding your edge and then moving it forward, pushing it back one step further than last time. This mindset isn't just about fitness, it's about resilience, grit, and the unbreakable habit of giving everything you've got. When you train, you're not training for comfort. You're not there to feel good, to take it easy, or to enjoy a leisurely workout. Comfort is the enemy of progress, and when you're training, whether it's lifting weights, running, or grinding through conditioning work, you're training to build resilience. You're training for the tough times, the battles that life will throw at you, and those battles don't care if you're tired, sore, or mentally drained. Life doesn't pause or take a break because you're not ready. It doesn't adjust its challenges based on your comfort zone, and that's why your training shouldn't either. If you're just going through a routine that feels easy, then you're just wasting time, fooling yourself into thinking you're making progress. Real progress comes from pushing yourself beyond that comfort level. When you're training, think of every single rep, every set, every sprint as a lesson in endurance. You're not just building muscle or burning calories, you're fortifying your mind to withstand pain, discomfort, and mental strain. Because in the real world, you're going to face situations that will knock you off balance, situations that don't care if you're tired or stressed or just not in the mood. If you're used to giving up when things get hard in the gym, then you're teaching yourself to give up in life. When you make training a place of discomfort, you're not just strengthening your body, you're training your mind to handle whatever life throws your way. That's what resilience is, and it's forged in the times when you're uncomfortable and tempted to quit but choose to push through. Some people enter the gym looking for a quick fix, an easy path, a comfortable journey to reach their goals. But growth doesn't happen in comfort. Every time you stay within your comfort zone, you're missing the opportunity to get stronger, to grow tougher, and to build the grit you'll need to face life's challenges head on. And here's the thing, Comfort is a trap. It lulls you into thinking that you're doing enough, that you're working hard, that you're pushing yourself. But if you're not struggling, if you're not battling with yourself in there, then you're leaving strength on the table. When you're lifting and you feel that burn, that exhaustion creeping up on you, that's the edge of comfort. That's the line that separates people who only want results from those who are willing to earn them. Life isn't going to hand you anything, and it certainly won't care if you're feeling a little tired or if the conditions aren't perfect. So train with that reality in mind. Train knowing that when the going gets tough, you'll be prepared. Because you've been through it. You've put yourself through the hardest times in that gym, so that when life throws its hardest moments at you, you can face them head on with the confidence of someone who has been there before. Real strength isn't always visible. It's not just a muscle you can see, the weight you can lift, or the speed you can run. Real strength is something deeper, something that goes beyond what's on the outside. It's the kind of strength that holds up when everything else is crumbling. When you're in the gym, what you're really building isn't just physical power. You're creating mental resilience, a backbone of grit that will stay with you when things get hard. It's easy to look at someone and think that strength is about physical appearance, but strength of character, the kind that gets you through the hardest moments, is invisible. It's only proven when it's tested, and the gym is where you can put it to the test every single day. Every time you push yourself to go one more rep, add a little weight, or hold on for just another second, you're building that invisible strength. It's not glamorous and no one may see it, but it's there. It's the ability to push past pain, to keep going when every part of you wants to stop. Real strength doesn't come with shortcuts, and it isn't about what others think. It's something personal. It's between you and yourself, that commitment to not quit, not give in, not look for an easier way out. And this invisible strength is what matters most, because in life you'll face situations that have nothing to do with muscle or appearance. They'll test your spirit, your will, your ability to withstand pressure. And if you've put in the work, if you've built that strength that no one can see, you'll know you're ready. People often go to the gym focused on the visible gains. They want to look stronger, leaner, more fit. But focusing only on the physical misses the bigger picture. The gym is a training ground, not just for the body, but for the mind. When you push through a challenging workout, you're training yourself to handle adversity. You're conditioning yourself to stay focused, to keep fighting even when it gets hard. This is the true purpose of training, building a core that's unbreakable, a mindset that doesn't back down. The physical benefits are a bonus, but the real reward is the mental toughness you carry with you out of the gym into everything you face in life. The invisible strength you build isn't just resilience. It's a mindset that becomes part of who you are. It's the confidence to face obstacles knowing you've conquered your own limitations time and time again. You don't just get stronger physically, you become stronger in every sense. When life throws challenges your way, you have a foundation built on all those moments when you push beyond what you thought was possible. The gym becomes a place where you test and prove this strength, a space to find out what you're truly made of. Every time you go in there and give everything you have, you're reinforcing that invisible strength, piece by piece, making it a part of who you are at the core. When you're in the gym, those first reps are just a warm-up. They're the beginning, the starting point that gets you into the flow. But it's not those easy reps at the start that define you. It's the last reps, the ones that come when your muscles are on fire, your lungs are screaming, and your mind is begging you to quit. Those reps, the ones you feel in every inch of your body, are what truly matter. They reveal who you are when it gets hard, when the discomfort is high, and when the choice to stop is staring you in the face. That's the point where most people give in, where the mind takes over and convinces you that you've done enough. But those who go beyond that point, who push through those final reps, they're the ones building something more than muscle. They're building character. The last reps are where true growth happens. It's easy to lift when you're fresh, to knock out sets when you're feeling strong, but when the weight starts to feel heavier, when each movement becomes a struggle, that's where you get to decide what kind of person you are. Do you give in to the pain, or do you dig deeper, finding the strength to keep going? Every time you push through those last reps, you're sending a message to yourself that you're not someone who gives up when things get hard. You're telling yourself that no matter what, you'll keep going. This is how champions are built, not in comfort, not in ease, But in the fire of those final moments, when most people would choose to quit, pushing through those last reps isn't just about building physical strength. It's about training your mind to resist the urge to take the easy way out. The mind will always try to convince you that stopping is the best option. It will tell you that you've done enough, that there's no need to go further. But when you resist that voice, when you choose to keep going despite the discomfort, you're teaching yourself resilience. You're conditioning yourself to handle challenges outside the gym the same way. Because in life, just like in the gym, the hardest moments don't come with a warning. They arrive unexpectedly, without mercy, and they demand everything you've got. If you've trained yourself to push through those moments in the gym, you'll be prepared for whatever life throws at you. Every time you feel the urge to quit during those last reps and push through anyway, you're adding a layer of toughness to yourself that can't be seen, but can be felt in every action you take. You're building the habit of perseverance, the grit to keep going no matter what. And that habit doesn't stay in the gym. It becomes a part of who you are. It shows up in your work, your relationships, your goals, and every challenge you face. Those last reps might be the hardest part of your workout, but they're also the most valuable. They're what make you stronger in every aspect, teaching you that you have more in you than you think, that you can go further, and that you are capable of doing things you once thought were impossible. When you walk into the gym, it should be with one goal: to give everything you have. Every lift, every run, every rep is a chance to push yourself beyond what you thought you were capable of. The gym isn't a place to hold back, to play it safe, or to save energy. It's a place to show up fully, to challenge every limit you've set in your mind, and to redefine what you can do. If you're not leaving everything on that floor, then you're missing the point. Showing up to the gym means showing up to face yourself, to test your strength, to find out how far you can go. Anything less than full commitment is a waste of your potential. Leaving everything on the floor means that when you're done, there's no doubt in your mind that you gave it your all. It means you're willing to push through the burn, through the fatigue, through the moments when your body says it can't go on. This level of effort is what separates those who see real results from those who just show up. It's not about doing what's easy or what feels comfortable. It's about pushing through to that point where it feels like there's nothing left. That's when you dig in deeper, find a new level of commitment, and keep pushing forward. There's a raw honesty in giving everything you've got. It's a moment where you can't hide, can't fake it, and can't rely on anyone else. It's just you and the weight, or the treadmill, or whatever challenge you set for yourself. And in those moments, you find out who you really are. Are you someone who gives up when things get hard, or are you the person who keeps going, who keeps pushing, even when there's nothing left? That's the difference between those who make progress and those who stay the same. That's what separates the people who get stronger from those who stay stagnant. When you leave everything on the floor, you're not just building strength, you're building character. You're proving to yourself that you can face anything, that you're not someone who backs down from a challenge. And that's something that sticks with you. That kind of resilience, that ability to give your all in every situation, becomes a part of who you are. It's something you take with you outside the gym into every area of your life. It's a habit of commitment, of refusing to settle, of constantly pushing to be better. Leaving everything on the floor means you can look in the mirror and know, without a doubt, that you earned every bit of progress you see. It means you're not just working out, you're showing up fully for yourself every single time. And when you make this kind of effort a part of your routine, it changes you. You don't just build muscle, you build a mindset that doesn't settle for anything less than your best. You build a foundation of strength, resilience, and determination that will carry you through any challenge you face. So the next time you walk into that gym, make the decision to give it everything, to leave no effort behind. Because when you make this a habit, there's nothing that can stand in your way. Watch, learn, and grow with us. Subscribe for new videos and hit the notification bell. Thank you for your support.